Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Peter, and I'm here to show you guys a concept I made for this card game. So basically, I found this idea to do this on YouTube. I don't know what I was looking up, but I stumbled across this community and I didn't even know existed, and I got interested, and so I just wanted to jump in. I wanted to try it out myself. So I have a bunch of card concepts right here. I mean, they're not concepts, they're pretty much already colored, but I'll show you guys more detail later. First, I'm going to explain the game real fast, just the general concept, and if you guys are interested, let me know, and I'll make a more in-depth tutorial on how to actually play it if you guys really want to know. So basically, you have the pit, and then you have these cards up here. These numbers have to all equal 10. They have slot numbers, so how many slots of items and attacks they can have. You need to have 20 champions in total. At all times, 5 must be on the bench, and any ones that you want to have in play need to equal to 10. And the object of the game is to eliminate everyone's champions. So that's just the basic gist on how to play, and of course use specials and items to boost. That's the basic gist. Here's a bunch of different things I'm considering of making into actual cards. Deciding whether it should be special moves or see how they each have special moves, or I should do them into items and attack cards. So that's basically this on how to play. Now I'm gonna show you guys the cards themselves, because I don't want this video to be too long. I already recorded it once and it was really long. So first, let me show you guys the basic elements. These aren't the full, as you can see, it took me a lot of tries. Doesn't even the end of it. But I'll show you over here because these are all of them. So here is leaf type, fire type, water type, rock type, dark type. These are the bat wings and feather wing. Bat type, light type, and machine. Oh, by the way, these elements and these over here are called styles. They dictate what kinds of attack and item cards you use, because it wouldn't make sense if this Lady Justice over here was using a card that said ultimate pound or whatever. She's not going to use that kind of stuff. She's going to use magic. So I have brute strength or hand-to-hand combat, swords or blades, I guess, magic. Now, a funny thing about this magic is that originally, that's how it is originally, but when I started drawing them, it was it's so small. These cards are like smaller than my hand, of course. So it was really hard to draw, so I simplified it. You'll see that in some of the cards. And then tactical, which I also simplified. As you can see, I put a whole bunch of lines in there, but I only added 2 in the final versions. So this is the original set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that I made to cut, just so I can get a basic gist of what each element would look like. And also I drew at least one of every type of style. So let me just go through these. Here we have a leaf type Oaken Giant, who uses hand-to-hand combat. And so just to remind you guys, these numbers right here indicate how much summoning. So in total, your summon power has to maximum equal 10. It can go under, but maximum equals 10. So 10, of course, people are gonna be OP because they take up your entire team. It'd be weird if it was so bad. So Oaken Giant, and the blue is life, and the red is basic attack without modifiers, which are, I'm gonna say modifiers, I'm talking about these special or item attacks. This one is Flareco, like a gecko, but flare, creative names. He is a fire type, and he has magic powers. As you can see, look how small that drew that circle. So, oh, by the way, the template is I originally drew on just some printer paper right here, and then I just copied it. That way, I always have this blank, and I can just copy as many times as I want. And yeah. So Flarico, fire type. I like this one here. He's like one of my favorite ones. Prince Karsh. And Karsh is an anagram for shark. See, he uses the same letters. Prince Karsh. Water type. He uses spear. Bouldercus. He's like a gladiator. And he's rock type. Skull shot. He is a sniper. I think he has really low health, but extremely high attack, because he's basically one-shot kill kind of guy. And he takes up half your team, so he's pretty powerful. He's a dark type. See the little bat wing. And see, there's that tactical symbol, and then there's this tactical type. And so, just to remind you guys again, these are slots, so how many different types of attacks they can have, how many different types of items they can hold at a time. This one is Lady Justice. She's a light type, and I wrote her down as 10, but I'm thinking this might be like way too maybe like either not OP enough to take up your entire team. I don't know. I have to do some balancing things. I mean, it's just gonna take time, of course. This is Junkyard Guard. By the way, my sister wrote that name. I was having her help me with a little couple of these. So, yeah. So, he's machine type. And he's a brute strength. What is in the back? Chocolate. Now, so those I did those just to get the basic gist of what each type of element would be. But then I'm gonna start with like 2 decks, like so you can have play testing with, or whatever it's called. The first one's gonna be like a primarily leaf type, and this other one's gonna be fire type. Those were the first 2 I ever drew. The first 2 concepts, like when I was doing this concept over here, I drew Inferno Lizard, which ended up being Flarico, and then this one was that tree that I didn't even have a name for him. Now here's a rough idea for machines, but I had him as Colossus. I don't know. I mean, he turned into Junkyard Guard. I don't know. So he just was thinking of putting in there. See, I was just like kind of spitballing there. Oh, I think I might keep that. It does not need to be sent to the pit in order to play. I like that. So this is like rough stuff. And then, so that's why I choose leaf type and fire type to be my first 2 I'm going to work on. So haven't started on my fire types yet, but here are the leaf types. There's a bush boar, a pixie, elven archer, atlas, swamp dragon. Now I have 2 concept art I drew for those. I drew these at school, and I drew my big paperwork. I like the originals better. I mean, except for the dragon. I like this dragon better than that one. But my atlases, I prefer that one. But it was just kind of hard to put it into that really small format. So Elven Archer, Atlas, Swamp Dragon. Look at that. That looks pretty cool, I think. And then we have a Quetzalcoatl. He's like a feathered serpent. And an Alpha Stag for our Aider. Look at that. That's really powerful. So yeah, this is I mean, it's a mess. I have so much stuff. That's why I got this little binder here I found. That's the basic gist of this card game. That I'm thinking of calling it like Multiverse Champions or something along those lines, because theoretically, like eventually, I'm gonna like it's not a certain theme. It's kind of just, but it's not like entirely random, you know, like Banana Man. I'm not gonna have that. It's just gonna be like I might add superheroes later on, or as you can see, I have different mythological people, like Atlas, different mythological people, like the Justice Lady, in there and I have like just of course like just random fantasy people I invented myself, generic I guess, and then like even like futuristic, like this skull shot of it here. He's a sniper. I mean, it's not the same theme of course as Boulder Kiss. He's using a sword and this dude's using a sniper with like tactical goggles or whatever he has. It's not exactly a one specific theme. So that's what I'm calling it, like Multiverse Champions or Champions of the Multiverse, something like that. So I want you guys to tell me what you think. If you have any ideas for other cards I should make, or different champions I should make, or item attacks, leveling stuff you noticed while I was in there. Well, I don't know, I said leveling, balancing stuff. Just let me know what you think. Put that in the comments. Yeah, people do this. And subscribe if you like what you see, and give me a like if you think it's good. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Peace.